Open source intelligence lives in plain sight, scattered across the world's digital public spaces, hidden not by secrecy but by the sheer overwhelming volume of information. It is the art of extracting meaning from what anyone can access but few know how to read: news reports, official statements, corporate filings, satellite images, academic papers, legal documents, social media posts, leaked databases, public registries, geolocation footprints, and the endless trails people leave behind without realizing they are constructing a map of their own behavior. OSINT does not depend on classified tools or covert operations, it depends on the ability to recognize patterns in the chaos of open information and to connect fragments that appear unrelated to the untrained eye. An investigation often begins with a single piece of data, something small and easy to overlook: a timestamp on a post, the color of a uniform in a blurred video, the shadow of a building indicating time of day, the reflection in a window showing an unexpected background, the registration number painted on a vehicle, the unusual phrasing of a statement released by an organization. Each element becomes a clue, and the investigator follows it outward, searching for supporting evidence across the expanses of the internet. OSINT analysts are part researcher, part detective, part archivist, moving fluidly between search engines, specialized databases, public archives, satellite platforms, and social media ecosystems. Unlike traditional intelligence disciplines, OSINT requires transparency of method. Every step must be verifiable, reproducible, grounded in publicly observable facts. Analysts construct timelines by comparing multiple sources, scrutinize inconsistencies, and check whether images have been altered, duplicated, or staged. They track individuals across digital spaces by identifying behavioral signatures, analyze the evolution of narratives across online communities, and monitor public procurement data to reveal hidden government or corporate activities. What makes OSINT powerful is not the secrecy of its tools but the depth of its methodology, the precision required to filter truth from deliberate misinformation or accidental noise. Social media has transformed the scale of open-source intelligence. Every photograph carries metadata, every video contains background sounds, landmarks, and clues, every comment offers insight into networks and affiliations. A single event can be documented from multiple angles by unrelated witnesses, creating a mosaic of perspectives that, when stitched together, reconstructs movements, actions, and consequences with extraordinary clarity. This flood of citizen-generated data has enabled investigators to verify war crimes, identify military equipment, track troop movements, expose corruption, and uncover disinformation campaigns with a speed once unimaginable. But OSINT is not limited to fast-paced digital sleuthing. It also involves slow, meticulous research through public records, land registries, court filings, legislative documents, business ownership structures, budget allocations, shipping manifests, import-export logs, flight records, environmental reports, and procurement contracts. These documents reveal relationships, financial flows, hidden partnerships, and the broader context in which events unfold. Analysts use them to trace networks of influence, expose shell companies, map supply chains, or understand how public decisions reflect private interests. Because the information is public, OSINT is both powerful and contested. Adversaries try to hide behind digital noise, flood platforms with false data, manipulate narratives, or use bot networks to distort perception. The challenge for the analyst is to distinguish authenticity from fabrication, fact from orchestrated illusion. Verification becomes central: reverse image searches, metadata extraction, cross-platform comparison, linguistic analysis, and geolocation techniques that rely on environmental clues, hills, roads, architecture, vegetation, weather patterns. The smallest detail can confirm or dismantle an entire conclusion. Despite its open nature, OSINT bridges gaps left by other forms of intelligence. Where human reveals motive and SIGINT uncovers communication patterns, OSINT contextualizes events in the broader environment. It reveals how public narratives are shaped, how communities react, how political or military developments manifest in everyday digital life. It identifies early signs of emerging crises, tracks misinformation before it spreads widely, and documents events in real time as they unfold across visually rich platforms. Open source intelligence has changed the balance of power. What once required classified access now requires curiosity, discipline, and analytical skill. Journalists, researchers, activists, and independent investigators can uncover truths traditionally accessible only to intelligence agencies. Transparency becomes a strategic force. Exposure can deter wrongdoing, contradict official narratives, and hold actors accountable because the evidence is visible to anyone willing to examine it. OSINT thrives not on secrecy but on clarity, demonstrating that even in a world saturated with disinformation, the truth still leaves tracks, small, scattered, but unmistakable to those who know where to look and how to follow them.